Good afternoon. From the moment you brush your teeth in the morning to your evening glass of wine, water is quietly embedded in almost everything we do. And behind that everyday convenience, a web of decisions and trade-offs that play out in courtrooms, across state lines, and in public discourse. Water is essential, it's emotionally charged, and endlessly complex. And that's what makes it one of the most exciting spaces for research, education, and innovation. This complexity drives curiosity and the challenges we face today. And those challenges that we are facing are the combined impacts of climate change and population growth, and we're looking down the barrel of having less water available at the times of year that are most important for agriculture, recreation, and ecosystems. In many places, this has pushed water managers into reactive water management. Just last summer, in an effort to prevent further aquifer overdrafts in southern Idaho, water was cut off to a third of the agricultural land in the region. This short-term fix forced water users to the negotiation table, but it reinforced underlying fears about how water management decisions impact livelihoods and local economies. These situations are exposing the limits of traditional water management approaches, and they're exacerbated by the absence of baseline water literacy. So here we find ourselves at a crossroads. We can either keep doing what we've been doing or take a new approach. And the real challenge isn't just quantifying how much water we have, it's about how we manage it. How do we balance the needs of agriculture, ecosystems, industry, and recreation, as well as growing communities? Solving this challenge requires strong science and something more. Empathy, creativity, and people from different backgrounds sharing their perspectives to innovate together. And that's where the Idaho Water Resources Research Institute comes in. We call it IWRRI for short. Over the past year, we've partnered with communities, agencies, and organizations across the state to capture the most pressing water challenges and identify the research priorities to address them. It is the first time that Idaho has a shared, stakeholder-driven inventory of the research that is needed to guide decision-making, from the arid agricultural regions in the south to the lake-filled north. And this is at the heart of IWRRI's mission. We research the hardest questions, we teach the next generation of water leaders, and we translate the knowledge to make our findings actionable. And in this way, IWRRI serves as a boundary organization, bridging researchers and decision makers, connecting science with practice, and helping diverse groups find common ground. These priorities now drive IWRRI's work, ensuring that our research tackles urgent problems and our students are trained to be the next generation of water leaders. And the information that we share is actually supporting local decision making. And here's the exciting part. Stakeholders across the state agree that this work is vital. Water users have advocated for the state funding to support collaborative, unbiased research led by Idaho's universities. We're actively partnering with faculty across the state and launching projects informed directly by community needs. One of these projects focuses on the issue I introduced at the beginning, management of surface water and groundwater in the eastern Snake River Plain aquifer. IWRRI is supporting water users by answering fundamental questions about how much water enters and leaves the system. We call this a water budget. It's just like your bank account. You don't want to overdraft it. But there's one hook, one problem. Some of the parts of the water budget are really uncertain. And it's like trying to manage your own finances without actually knowing if your car payment is $50 or $500. And so IWRRI is working to pinpoint those uncertainties and recommend ways to improve monitoring, leverage new data sets, and new modeling tools. We're collaborating with faculty, the Department of Water Resources, and consultants to bring together a breadth of expertise to make sure that we capture the nuances of these really complex systems. Outcomes of this work will directly support improvements to the groundwater model that guides management decisions across the most productive agricultural area in the state. Even as we tackle technical challenges like these, we know that sustainable water management ultimately depends on people. It depends on their curiosity, collaboration, and a shared commitment. So here's my invitation to you. Whether you're an artist, a historian, an engineer, or simply someone who cares about your community, you have a role to play in the future of water management. Water connects us all, and the future of Idaho's water resources depends on the questions that we dare to ask together. So reach out to us at IWRRI, where we boldly imagine what's possible and help make it real.